And we're back with more The Hex. But wait, Hextree, I thought you beat the Hex already. I hear you say. Well, no, I was watching a YouTube video the other day and it turns out there is another ending. There's actually more content to the game. So I'm going back to go check that out. So let's see if this actually happens. So it turns out when you get to this bit here, which it reloads when you load the game, you choose yes or no. Okay. Here's the question. I said yes. Clearly, I didn't pick up on this, but clearly, if you click yes and the credits roll, clearly you're supposed to realize, oh wait, what if I said no? But I didn't because I was being dumb. So let's see what happens. Oh yeah, and I forgot about that guest. That should have tipped me off as well. I didn't do anything with him. How do I leave? What, do I go this way? East of the inn. Head out through the front door and walk over to my cabin. Okay, I pressed W before, but he just sat down. Hang on. I want to go left, not right. I want to go left. See what's to the left. Money! Okay, let's go right now. There's no light. Am I gonna have to go back and get the flashlight? No. Am I supposed to do something? See anything here. Should I come back with the torch? I don't know. I think I should come back with the torch. Hang on. Yeah. Where did I leave the torch? I think... What's his name had it? Lazarus. Yeah, he's got it. There we go. Do I have enough money to get a soda? Let's try and turn that music off already. Where's my soda? Aww. All that got me was a coin. Is that nothing else here? Hmm. Okay. What? Oh, I had to have my hands empty. Alright, that wasn't obvious at all. Oh, I see. It crosses over like that. So actually, I want this here. Oh, wait, that's a dead end. Hang on, so we can't do that. It's got to go down that way. Then there. Then there. Walk, magnum opus. Oh my god. I'm in 3D.
Right. This is Lionel Snell. If you're hearing this, it's because you turned on the developer commentary for my latest game, my magnum opus really, called Walk. The scene you're looking at is the model of my childhood bedroom. This right here is where Super Weasel Kid was conceived. Take it in. My original plan for Walk was to have it be an almost non-interactive experience, just allow the player to explore and contemplate. I did some market research though, and well, that kind of game was falling out of vogue. Not much money in it, so I jammed in some real gameplay. I thought that since this is about my life as a developer, why not show the player what it's like to make a game? I mean, this is like a way dumbed down version of the stuff I do, but to the average gamer it's a challenge.
Drag here. Drag what here? Oh.
I remember when I first got the jumping code right and hooked it up to a keyboard button. Oh, that dopamine rush electrified my childhood brain. Irving came as part of the GameWorks package. I was a little hesitant about using an AI at first, but he became really helpful. It didn't take long to realize how much I depended on Irving. He assured me that it was easy for him to come up with enemies and non-player characters for me, so I let him do his job.
Is this how games are made? Okay then. Oh, I see. It's not location based, it's based on the this is just mapping the inputs to actions. Okay, fine.
Irving told me we couldn't get the original Super Weasel Kid for Walk. Something about losing the files. Kind of a shame, I guess.
I see. This is fun, isn't it? Making games and playing them? This must be what game devs do all day. see, I see.
The success of Super Weasel Kid paralyzed me. I tried starting a few different games, but I kept comparing them to my big hit. What would people think if I put out something that was worse? That I had just gotten lucky the first time? That I'm a one-trick pony? Eventually, I settled on making a sequel. Super Weasel Kid: Radical Road. I'd been playing a lot of fighting games at that age. Always loved those. I wanted to make one, but I wasn't quite as talented as I would become. So that's why I just had to add combat to Radical Road. I thought it was just exhilarating to beat the shit out of that Grunda. But the critics really came down on me for that part. It left me feeling like I had no idea what people wanted.
What am I
Radical
playing
Road
here?
was met with mixed reviews, and it made me panic. I
What a
resolved to
shame
put
that
away Super
I
Weasel Kid
almost
forever
missed
and try
this
something new.
true ending.
To top it off, my
Because this is a big part of the game, actually.
I'd get emails once in a while, people asking to make deals, wanting to capitalize on my IP. It had been a couple of years now since Radical Road, and one day I just said, fuck it, fine. I sold the franchise to the highest bidder.
Signee will sign a $2.5 million. It's quite a good amount. Tickling the chins of the mountains can result in unexpected software behavior. Okay.
When I saw what they did with Super Weasel Kid, I felt a little part of myself die. But I was 18 years old and loaded. It was actually one of the best years of my life. The next scene is based on my foray into larger scale game development. The plan? Make a fighting game. Okay, just jump a little bit higher. You're almost there. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't get nearly enough credit for starting one of the most popular fighting game franchises in history. It's a beauty, isn't it? I put my weasel bucks to use and bought this place with cash. Then I hired a team. I hired my childhood friend Carla to work at my new studio. She was halfway through a degree in computer science, but I offered her a huge salary. Hard to say no to that. Carla's first order of business was to tell me that I had designed too many male characters. I tried to tell her that Steambot Willie was genderless, but she insisted. So I created Chandrell while she worked on Sato. That eye. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Ever since Carla created Sato, I'd get these weird, annoying bugs in my games. And I'm still getting them in Walk.
Oh, I see. This is gonna involve the GameWorks taking over or something.
Not exactly sure what Carla did while she was creating this, you know. She told me some mumbo jumbo about pushing GameWorks to its limits. That character was. Look at that door. That's exactly what it looked like in real life. Solid teak, hand carved, gold nameplate. I was hiring people who were twice my age. I had to make sure they understood who was in charge. Making Combat Arena gave me my first glimpse into the, well, to be frank, the stupidity and immaturity of gamers. Every damn day, we got complaints about how this or that character was overpowered, underpowered, too boring. Ugh, I never wanted to work on a fighting game again.
This is a really compelling story, but is it real or is it completely fabricated? Okay, we'll do two then. Okay. That's what we want to see. No, I think we need to block. I don't know what people want. What do people want?
I have to admit, though, coding the punches and kicks was everything I had hoped it would be. I'd sit in my office for hours just watching these characters go to town on each other. Sometimes they'd look like they could actually feel it.
Huh. Okay. Is it bad that those buggy things are attached to it though? I think so.
Ugh, God, it was such a relief to ship that game. I hated it by the end. But since my fingers had touched it, it turned to gold. I still had my contract with Game Funa, so I sold the franchise for another boatload of cash. Now that my studio was bigger, richer, unstoppable, it was time to take on something huge. An epic fantasy adventure that only a studio like mine could accomplish. This is when I made Secrets of Legendaria. I put everything into that game. I hired the best programmers, the best designers. I burned through my fortune fast. But this game was going to be epic, goddammit. I paid the biggest gaming streamer to play it live, with hundreds of thousands watching. Yeah, you like that switch mechanic? Pretty cool, huh? Still got it.
This is so surreal what I'm playing right now. Woof. Oh my god. Obviously max everything out. Oh my God. Um, wait, how do I switch that one on off? Oh, I get it. It's really eerie. There's no music during these things, so it feels kind of weird. Can I... Let's do that. That's easier. No, 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 not me.
The stream had been going alright with the odd hitch or two, but things took a terrible turn for the worst right near the end. It was chaos.
Can I just... do Healing Wave to him... 3 times? We need to crit boost. Oh man. These colors are so confusing. What did that do again? What is my goal here? Get crit boost to friend. So I just need to unlock this blue one. There we go. Well, that's all they do. Oh, I could have killed him easily. Alright, fine, I've got crit boost now. And then we just... Okay.
Secrets of Legendaria bombed. Carla had left bugs in there intentionally to sabotage me. It must have been because everything went wrong. And everyone saw it live. The game had no hope of recouping costs, so I took funds from the severance packages and ran. I couldn't even afford my apartment anymore. I moved south to find some cheaper real estate.
This is quite a heavy story, and quite believable too.
Living in the desert was a miserable experience.
I've been there.
I blasted the AC all day, but I was somehow always sweating.
Been there too.
I started working
40
on
plus
waste
degrees
here.
every day of the year.
It was supposed to be my great comeback.
On the west coast of Saudi Arabia.
I would wake up, sit in front of my computer, and just stare at the screen with my hands beside the keyboard. After about an hour of that, I'd blow off the rest of the day playing some online game. Sure, I'd sometimes accomplish something, but then I'd reward myself with some social media time and would wind up reading articles about myself. They weren't kind to me. I never finished Wasteworld. I wanted this area of Walk to reflect that experience, so I left it half finished. That also saved me some development time. Oof. The heat of that godforsaken place.
Where did he go? Why did he go here? He didn't have to.
It kept me inside.
He could have just stayed, moved to another flat. I don't know. It can't be cheap to live in the desert. I mean, AC alone costs a lot. Uh-oh.
Somehow, the more I needed to finish that game, the more I avoided doing it. My parents would call every once in a while to ask how it was going, but I'd just lie.
Come on, give me some shoot. How do I maximize it? Okay, while I'm clicking this, let's have a look at what we've got here. So we need 1006, right? Ah.
The final straw was those idiotic modders. They took my half-finished game and made a goddamn mockery of it.
Ooh.
Aliens in a post-apocalyptic Wild West. It made no sense.
I mean, is it any more likely? Is it any less likely than aliens in a
wasn't going to let them do it for me.
any other setting? I mean, how would aliens know when to show up as human civilization?
Getting the legal documents drawn up to take on those modders really fired me up. It was just what I needed to bring those lowlives to task. Those gormless basement dwellers were going to pay forever to tempt.
Oh man. Yeah, I was about to say a bit. Just want to point something out. To whence is bad grammar, because whence already means back to.
And that's how I programmed the blood particles. I think it really contributed to the visceral pleasure of Vicious Skeleton 2, making it the obvious standout in the series. My only gripe with the game was the designs of the main characters.
These are actually decent 3D shooter mechanics, like how much they packed into this game.
Boring space marines
And I almost missed it.
Eventually I got my wish. There was some sort of breach within GameWorks and a lot was lost. I had to create a new squad of player characters from scratch after that. Everything got weird after that breach. It told me that I might be in danger. Danger from what? And now we find ourselves at the climax of Walk. The player has to use everything they've learned to solve the ultimate puzzle and arm the bomb. Go on, you can do it.
Damn it. So I need the bug in there. Okay. Huh. That's pretty cool.
This probably looks daunting, Switches, those creepy eye things, and a splitter all in one puzzle. But it's the last one, I promise.
God. It's too many colors. I don't do colors well. So what, do I want to switch them all back again? God. Hang on. There we go. And then we need to attach this to... Oh, that was wrong. So we need those three like that for sure, but now we need this attached to something. The only way to do that is to attach it to either this, but to be able to do that, blue needs to be active, which would cause this to be inactive. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, we need to bring this guy across to that. And then... Man! We need to hit green now. Now we need to hit yellow before we leave. So let's do that. Well, not yellow, green, whatever. Then do that. Then you... Oh, what? It's not right. We need arm to be able to go... Okay, we need that to be enabled before we do anything. So we need to hit this one. Yeah. Now... go here. And then we can get blue. That lets us get blue. And now we are able to get orange. Now what? Oh, I can't do it, can I? Oh. In order to hit blue, orange has to be here. In order to hit orange, we can hit orange anytime, that's fine. Okay, we have to do that first. There's nothing else I can do. Alright, now you have to either hit blue or orange. Which one? We just hit orange, there's no point going back. So hit blue. Now we can either hit blue again, that'll be pointless, or hit orange or green. I reckon we do orange first, and then green. Why can't I go up here? Oh, because of the cross. I need to turn this one off. And then to this. Okay, now Come across to this. There we go. Jesus. Making me use my brain.
You know, I had to lower the difficulty of that puzzle like 10 times before the average player could solve it. But great job, you figured it out. You win. And that brings us to the present. Well, I should say, the near future. The other indie games coming out right now are crap, so Walk is a shoo-in for Game of the Year. This scene is a little glimpse into what's to come. The end. Thanks for playing, I guess. At this point, you just have to walk toward the white door frame and the credits roll. And, hey, I'm glad you turned on the developer commentary. I hope my story was as much an inspiration to you as...
Okay, let's go back
to me.
whence I came.
This
not,
is Lionel Snill,
not to whence.
signing off. Did you get all that? Alright, good. Let's get out of here.
Super okay. Was not my first game. That was my first game.
Losing time, Reginald. God. What? So this is the game of the bartender. What? What is root beer anyway? Don't even know. Never seen root beer anywhere. Is that an American thing? This is so meta. Oh, this is so creepy. Look at them. Look at them waiting. It's getting awkward. Alright. Well, that's what the hex is. Well, that was dark. Well, I'm glad I found out that there was a true ending because that was actually a pretty substantial amount of content I would have missed out on. Okay, that was weird. Alright, well, I mean, my review of the game definitely improved after seeing that ending. When I played it the other day, and I thought that was it. It was a bit more random because the ending was kind of abrupt. I don't want. Oh, this is horrible noise. This is horrible to listen to, but I normally do let the credits play out, but seriously, come on. Okay, I can... And the game just closed. Wow. Okay. That's the Hex, the game that was named after me. The end.